Very good evening to you and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this social care news update. You are on Tinadu CLU. On our discussion tonight, we shall be providing you with recent social care news. The headlines are as follows. The government pledged to get 10,000 vulnerable children into foster homes. Government will work with children to create the first ever child-friendly version of the Victims Code. Government unveils new plans for expanded support for adopted children. And now, the news in detail. The first news item is the government's announcement to get 10,000 vulnerable children from residential placements into foster homes. In February 2026, the government promised that thousands more children in the social care system in England will grow up in loving and supportive homes under government plans to create up to 10,000 new foster care places, giving more children the best possible start in life and opening up opportunity for every young person regardless of their background. A major recruitment drive will tackle the critical shortage of foster carers in England, where approved carer numbers have fallen by almost 12% over the past decade. The numbers of placements have been falling sharply since the COVID-19 pandemic, while the number of children in care has risen. This shortage means too many children are placed far from home or end up in residential care, where they often face struggles in school, health difficulties, and even exploitation or exposure to criminal activity. For example, care-experienced young people are less than one-third as likely to achieve a grade 4 or above in English and maths, and have a 62% higher risk of dying before age 75, according to a report published in 2025. Residential care also costs local authorities significantly more than fostering, a total of £4.7 billion in 2022 to 2023, according to the Local Government Association. New rules will bring the fostering system into the 21st century, opening fostering up to more people and making clear that carers don't have to be married, homeowners, or not working full-time to foster effectively. There will be new national targets, a new rulebook, £25 million to fund extensions, and new innovative models of part-time foster care. The plans will be backed by £88 million of funding to support foster carers and the network of frontline services that support them, with the money repurposed from existing budgets. This also means better support for existing foster carers, including clarity on the help available, assistance with home improvements, and access to peer support and advice through regional fostering hubs. The Minister for Children and Families, Josh McAllister, said, "Reversing the decline in the number of available foster places is an urgent priority for me because fostering is so vital to our mission to give children the best possible start in life. We're bringing fostering into the 21st century, removing outdated rules and unnecessary barriers to become foster carers as part of our overhaul of the care system." The minister said foster carers give children the stable, loving relationships they need to thrive. If you've ever considered fostering, I would urge you to look into this incredible vocation that can transform a child's life. Alongside the fostering consultation, the Department for Education has published a new vision and action plan for fostering, setting out the principles and practical reforms needed to make fostering more appealing, more efficient, and more supportive for families and children. The action plan will focus on 6 key areas. 1. Simplifying rules through a new national fostering rulebook to reduce unnecessary bureaucracy, support more stable placements, and make everyday family life easier and more normal for children and carers. 2. Clear information and support with improved national information and digital tools to help people understand fostering, the support available, and how to apply. 3. Working better across regions by strengthening regional fostering hubs so local areas can collaborate on recruitment, training and placements, delivering more consistent support wherever families live. 4. More foster homes and support to keep families together, helping more people to become foster carers and enabling existing carers to support more children, including sibling groups, with practical support such as financial help with home improvements. 5. New models that reflect modern life, testing more flexible approaches to fostering and updating guidance and regulations that currently reflect outdated assumptions about family structures and caring responsibilities. 6. Stronger support for foster families, including clearer financial support, stronger local networks and named professionals, with a commitment that no one will be worse off for fostering and families will receive help early, not just in a crisis. This will open fostering up to a wider range of people, including younger people, and a more diverse range of households who can give children in care the best possible start in life. Sarah Thomas, the chief executive of the Fostering Network, said, "We are really pleased to see this much-needed focus on foster care. For the past 4 years, more foster carers have been leaving than joining, as increasing pressures within an overstretched children's social care system continue to impact on children. We are also delighted to see increased funding and support for our Mockingbird program, which will enable more foster carers to be part of this vital support system and play a direct role in improving retention and stability for children." The Children's Commissioner, Dame Rachel de Souza, said, "I wholeheartedly back this ambition, which could change the lives of thousands of children currently being denied loving, safe homes. I look forward to working with Minister McAllister to help achieve this target. Too often, decisions about children in care are based not on what's best for them, but on a shortage of good options. That means siblings separated, children housed illegally in caravans or holiday homes, disabled children's needs overlooked, or children remanded into prison because there is nowhere else for them to go. Specialist foster carers for these children are vital if we are to relieve the pressure on the children's social care system, improve care standards, and end profiteering, and give every child in care the same chances as any other child." James Berry, the head of Policy, Research and Development at Coram Baiaf, said, "Coram Baiaf welcomes the government's announcement of their action plan to develop fostering and to invest funding into support, training and innovation. As the leading membership organisation working with practitioners across local authorities and independent fostering agencies, we will be working with our members to deliver these changes in practice to improve the lives of children and foster carers. The government has set out ambitious targets to radically increase the number of foster carers. We welcome this national recruitment campaign and will be supporting our members to be ready to respond to the increase in inquiries. It is important that along with the ambition to recruit more foster carers, the priority remains the same. We must recruit the right people. Being a foster carer is a complex task, steeped in responsibility. The government is also committed to improving the support available to foster carers. The focus of this work could not be more timely with too many carers leaving fostering for a variety of preventable reasons. We will be working closely with the government to help implement these changes through advice, training and support to local authorities, independent agencies and regions. This represents an opportunity to improve the consistency of experience of foster carers across the country. To achieve this, key principles will need to inform the revised standards. We will also be supporting as many of our members to be able to feed into Coram Baiaf's response to this important call for evidence and consultation. The Minister has set out a personal vision to deliver change through this action plan, change that the sector has been calling for many years. Coram Baiaf is ready to answer the call and work alongside government, partners and our members to make this vision a reality. Recruiting more foster carers and creating up to 10,000 additional foster care places by the end of the Parliament would enable thousands more children to grow up in safe, supportive family homes, rather than being placed far from home or in inappropriate settings. The Department for Education has launched a national consultation on ambitious new plans to expand foster carer recruitment and reform England's fostering system as part of its wider vision for reforming children's social care and delivering for some of the most vulnerable children in our society.